got a new ball. All right, so we're live. Teams are warming up. Bobcats will be taking on Minnesota Rush for the final game of the tournament, the spring showdown. I don't know if they're going to allow me to stand here. I'm kind of in between the courts a little bit. Not really in the middle, though. So, we'll see.
Hey, I'll see if I don't like that. I wouldn't worry about it.
Yeah.
Worry about you. We're doing the wrong thing.
Yeah. All right, so hopefully this gives us an okay vantage point. A little closer to the action, but not right in the middle of things. Ideally, I'd love to stand by the scorer's table, but I'm guessing that would not be allowed. So Bobcats taking on Minnesota Rush. This is going to be a very competitive game. How's the knee?
It's better than yesterday.
Is it? Did you get any idea what happened? Just kind of sprained it? You don't know yet? Good luck.
Yeah, that was, we couldn't figure out who that was, sorry. Yeah.
All right, so team's getting ready to take the court. See if I can remember the names here. So Rush gets the first possession, and I gotta get my tilt right here. This is a problem, sorry. Quinn defending, she tries to get back in front. It passes to the other side. Rush puts up a two, no good. Quinn fights for the rebound. Off the foot. Oh, they're gonna say off it was off Black. I think that was actually, oh no, they're not. It is gonna be Bobcat ball. It was off the foot of White. And they get into Quinn. Quinn's got one on her. She dribbles to the middle. Gets around the defender. Puts up the floater. Knocks it down. Bobcats on the board first. Quinn trying to establish some confidence here early on. They trap the ball carrier. She's able to get it out though. Quinn stays back on her. Nearly gets a hand on the ball. That pass is going to go out of. Ah, no, they saved it. Now it's knocked out. It'll stay with Rush. They get it in. Got an open look. Now she taken away by Jillian, I think that was. I gotta get these names back in my head here. Quinn has a little space. She puts up a float, another floater off the rim. Good look though. She's harassing the ball carrier. And Rush gets it back up. Lofty pass. Oopsie, sorry. Zoom out. Oops. And Rush gets the and one, so they're on the board. They tie it up, and she's going to go to the line with one. We got 2:23 on the clock, so I'll fix that. She hits it. So now Rush on top by one. They're not gonna pressure her. Quinn's gonna slow it down and allow her team to get back up the court. Working the ball around the perimeter, trying to control it here. Gets around the defender, kicks it over. Now, I think that's Emily, dishes it off. I think that's Juliet, hands it off to, nope, ball's ripped away, but and Rush comes away with it. We're gonna have Eva checks in, I think, no, sorry, Issa checks in. She was not present yesterday. I think it was maybe, I can't remember why, illness. Good to have her back on the court. No, actually, I think she hit her head in a prior game and was taking a breather to get that looked at. Quinn drives the defender, cuts her off. Oop, loses her handle of it though. Good take, nearly got there. Rush drives to the rim, no good. Rebounded though by Bobcats. She's getting mauled under the hoop. And we're gonna have I guess they're gonna call it jump ball. I thought that, I mean, a lot of these jump balls could be fouls very easily. No, it was a foul, okay. Or at least maybe it was a jump ball, but our possession. Either way, Bobcats will bring it up now. Paige comes in the game for Quinn. She dribbles to the middle, spins, kicks it out. Issa pulls up for three. Deep two, sorry. Great shot by Issa to give the lead back to the Bobcats. Ball's knocked away. Paige picks it up. Now she falls to the floor, hands it off to Emily. Did you leave it somewhere? Uh-oh. Rush comes back the other way. She goes up for two. Another and one. I did not see a foul there. They're giving the and ones like, giving them away like nothing. So 5-4 now. Rush takes a 1 point lead with a chance for one more. Fix the clock here. 47 rather. That one's no good. Emily tries to get around the defender, goes up, has her shot blocked or stripped, and Rush comes away with it. Ellie defending the perimeter now. They're going to get a little body contact on the Bobcats there. Rush works it around. Oops, Bobcats trying to pressure the ball. They have an open look for three. She pulls up off the rim. They get the offensive rebound. She throws another one back up. That's no good. Ball's still loose on the ground. And we're going to end up with a jump ball. This one will go to Rush. They get it in. Callie nearly gets a hand on it. They stay on their man. Now Callie's applying pressure. She picks up her dribble. Callie knocks it away, and she tries to save it, and she does. Now that's knocked loose. Isa picks it up, tries to get it over to Ellie. Now that's knocked loose. Back and forth possessions here. She goes up for two. That's going to roll off the rim. Bobcats come away with the rebound. Paige will dribble it up. Paige uses her speed and pivot, get around the defender. She goes up. They're going to say no foul, and it was blocked. We'll end up with a jump ball, it looks like. Bobcats possession. They get it in quickly. Callie gets it over to Paige. Paige has an open look for three. Just rolls off. Good look, though. Ball's loose. Callie picks it up. Now that's not... They're going to call a foul on the floor on Rush. So Bobcats will inbound. Bobcats subbing repeatedly here. I think they expect a fast pace of game here, and we're going to get in and out quickly. They find Paige cutting to the middle. She runs into traffic and kicks it back out. I think this is Juliette, maybe? Tries to find, I think, Jillian cutting. Pass is taken away. Good idea, though. Rush goes to the rim, and they find a bucket. Rush now with a three-point lead. Oops, Quinn now with the ball. Feeds it down low. Pass is loose on the ground. Rush picks it up. They're coming back this way. Three-point attempt contested by Quinn. No good. Callie fights for the rebound. Rush comes away with it. That's no good. Callie gets a hand on that. They're going to call a foul on the Bobcats. Not sure who that foul is on. Free throw's no good. Emily checks in for Paige. Second shot coming. That one's also no good. Rebounded by Jillian. Jillian pushes the pace up the court. Cuts and dishes it off to Emily. Emily hands it off to Quinn. Quinn tries to get around the defender, cuts in, kicks it out. Bobcats working the ball around. Finds Quinn cutting. Quinn goes up for two. Quinn gets a bucket. So now it's a one-point game. Sorry, I forgot to zoom in on that possession. Good ball movement. Quinn nearly gets a hand on it. Ball's knocked loose. Rush able to pick it up, though. And they're working the ball around. They kick it out. They're doing the same thing we're doing here, is driving and kicking. Long three, no good. Loose ball. And they're going to call it jump ball. I thought that could have been a foul. I'm not sure that girl had her hand on the ball or not, but jump ball. It's going to stay with Rush. 7:31 to go in the half. They find her down low. She goes up for two. That's a little long. Loose ball rebounded by Rush. Emily defending in the corner. They work into the middle. Ball's on the ground. Rush picks it up. Now it's stripped by Jillian. Jillian trying to find an outlet pass. She's getting mauled. She finds Quinn. They're going to call a foul on Rush, I believe, on the floor. Bobcats are fighting here in a tight matchup against Minnesota Rush. Sorry. They're going to call it travel. She shuffled her feet a little bit in traffic. These refs have been calling the travels a lot this weekend. Quinn stays on the ball carrier. Oh, they trap her. They trap her. She's in trouble. Good defense. She's able to find an outlet. Now Quinn reaches in for the ball. Nope. Rush comes away. She pulls up for three. No good. Offensive board. Put back also no good. Loose ball. Rush comes away with another one, but we're fighting for it. Ooh, they're going to call foul. Foul on the Bobcats on their perimeter pressure. And Ellie and Paige check back in. And that one's good. That's a, let's see if that's a 2 or 3. That's a 2. So it's a 3-point game now. Paige looking for an outlet. She finds one. I think that's 3-point attempt. I think that was Juliet. Nearly had it. Issa fights on the ground, but she rolled, and they're going to call a travel on the roll. Great effort, though. This Bobcat team loves to fight for possessions. And in the AAU circuit, that's kind of what's needed. Taken away by Paige. Paige picks up her dribble, finds Issa. Now over to Juliet. That's no good. Rebounded though by Paige. She's getting mauled under the hoop. Tries the outlet pass, finds Callie. They work the ball around again, the perimeter, try to set up something, space out the court here a little bit. And they get it over to Ellie. Ellie dribbles into the paint, kicks it out to Callie. Callie drives and kicks. Now an open look for Paige. That's no good. Rebounded by White. White has some height under the rim now. I haven't seen her on the court yet. She looks to be about 6 feet, 6'1". Knocked away by Callie. Juliet tries to force it up to Callie. Callie finds the rim, puts it up just off the side of the rim though. Good take. Good ball movement. Bobcats apply pressure. Callie nearly gets a hand on the ball. That's knocked away by Callie. Juliet picks it up and she's going the other way. She's got a fast break opportunity. Puts it in and gets a bucket. It's back to a 1-point game. Back and forth here. Very tight game. This could come down to the wire. 4:40 left in the half. And Juliet gets a hand on the pass. Rush able to get it through. Timeout, Rush. Great defense, applying pressure at the midcourt. Forces a timeout. All right. I'm gonna mute my camera here so that so we don't give away our secrets here at the timeout. All right, so coming out of the timeout. It's going to be white ball. They get it in. They find an open look in the corner. That's going to be a deep two, though. A little short. Rush able to save it from going out of bounds. She feeds it down low. Emily defending the paint. Good collapse by Paige. Ball's knocked away. And Rush able to recover it, though. Now Paige gets a hand on that pass. She picks it up, and she's trying to find an outlet. We're going to end up with a jump ball. Good effort by Paige there defensively throughout the possession. Paige kicks it out to Callie. Callie out to Emily. Emily pivots, kicks it back out to Callie. They're working it back and forth. Now Allie drives. She's got a little room, gets caught up in traffic. They're going to say a lane violation, I guess. I haven't seen that called all weekend, but Quinn preparing to check in. Bobcats applying great pressure, not allowing an open look. Paige reaches in and knocks the ball loose. Rush able to recover. She drives. They're going to get a foul on the spin move there. Non-shooting foul. Oh, it is 1-1, I guess. So she'll go to the line. 3:14 in the half remaining. So 1-1. She hits it. So the lead is 2 now for Rush. One more shot coming. Hits both of them, so 11-8 now the score. Bobcats looking to respond. Quinn brings the ball up the court. Hands the ball off to Emily. Emily spins, kicks it down low. Isak finds Quinn. Quinn thinks about it, has it knocked away, gets tripped by the defender though. Ball's loose. Now Quinn gets tackled again. Ball's on the floor again. We're going to end up with a jump ball. A lot of contact on that possession. Ball will go to Rush. Quinn knocks it away, comes away with the steal. She's going to try to get to the rim. She gets trapped though. Kicks it out, finds Issa driving to the lane, and Issa gets a bucket. So it's back to a 1-point game. Good steal by Quinn, good find on the cut, good finish by Issa. Quinn almost gets a hand on it. Ball goes out of bounds. I think Quinn actually hit that girl in the face when she was contesting that pass. Nobody saw it. Bobcats ball. 2:15 left in the half. 1-point game. Paige will bring it up the court. Spins into the paint, hands it off. Deep 2 for Juliet, no good. Rush secures the rebound. Quinn applying pressure. Ball's knocked loose. Quinn with a steal again. Gets it up to Paige. Paige has an open look, puts it up off the front of the rim. Good look. Now they're fighting for the rebound. It's going to be a jump ball. So Bobcats will keep the ball. Get it in. Juliet drives into the paint, puts up a 2, and she gets fouled, so she'll have a chance to tie it up here with 1:47 on the clock. Good take by Juliet. I hope I'm getting all these names right because I sort of committed to them right now. Knocks it down. We are all tied up. Good defense by Callie, but she gets it to go in. Nifty underhand layup. Paige spins into the paint, or spins into the three-point line there. She's looking for an outlet. Has it knocked away from behind. Ball's loose. And they're going to say out of bounds. Rush dove for the loose ball and slid out of bounds. So we'll stay with the Bobcats. Ooh, Bobcats get it in, but they fumble the handoff, I think. Actually, maybe it was knocked away by Rush. So Bobcats will keep the possession. Jillian drives into the paint, pump fakes, nice move, puts it up, no good, gets her own rebound, has that knocked away, but Paige secures the long rebound. Juliet now dribbling in, finds Paige cutting, can't quite hang on to it, but good idea. Allie defending it. Perimeter. Rush drives into the paint. Stood up by Jillian though. And Bobcats come away with the ball. She picks up her dribble, gets it out to Paige. Paige finds Juliet. Juliet spins, goes up for 2. They're gonna say it was blocked or tipped out of bounds. It'll be Bobcat ball still here with 32 on the game clock. They get it in. She goes up for a shot, no whistle. Can't believe there was not a foul on that. Bobcats get it back though. Oh, she spins, she puts up a shot, and that's in. And we are tied up here with 17 seconds to go. Bobcats want to play him straight up here and not foul him. Sorry for the camera work. She pulls up for 3. No good. I guess they said she was fouled on the shot with 9 seconds on the clock. So she's gonna have a couple of free throws here. That's an unfortunate call. She misses the first one. Second one, also no good. Bobcats catching a lucky break here. But there's still 9 seconds on the clock. One more shot coming. Need to get this rebound if she misses. Misses that one as well. Rebounded by Juliet. She brings it up around the defenders. Puts up a shot. And she gets fouled. Great play. We got 4 seconds. Is that 4 or 0.4? I think it's 4 seconds on the clock. And Juliet with a strong take and able to get to the free throw line here before time expired. Chance to give Bobcats the lead going into the half. She does. Bobcats now up 1. Second one, no good. Oh, was that a 3 that she took? I guess it was. So she's got one more shot. And that one's good. So I think that was Juliet, or was it Jillian? I'm not sure. So they expire the clock. So that'll do it for the first half. Great first half of play. Tough game here between the Bobcats and the Rush. It's been back and forth the entire time, and strong finish to the half. So Bobcats go into the halftime break with a 2-point lead. I'm gonna mute this for just a second. All right, so coming out of the break, Bobcats should feel good about their performance in the first half against a really quality Minnesota Rush team. All right, getting ready to start here. All right. Oh shoot, I forgot to fix the clock here. Hold on. right, sorry for my kind of messed something up here. Okay. Oops. All right, so 13-10 on the clock. Rush ties it up. Page will bring it up for the Bobcats. Finds nice cutting. Oh, great play though, great action. Nearly got it to go in. Rush drives the paint, puts up a shot, no good. They're able to get the rebound though. She pulls up for three, that's gonna be no good. Another offensive rebound and an and one. So Rush with a flurry of buckets here. Issa will check in for Jillian. Not able to convert on the end one, but they do get the offensive board and another foul. So they go right back to the line here with more free throws. She hits that one, so Rush back up by 3 now, early in the second half. Hits them both. Bobcats looking to respond here. They get into Page, back to Juliet. Now back to Page. Page spins around the defender, looking for an outlet. Tries to get it over to Juliet. That pass is taken away. And Rush has an open look at the rim, and they convert. So we're going to have a timeout as the Bobcats regroup here after a flip. All right, so we are back. I apologize for that. We'll see if this somehow got kicked out of the Wi-Fi, but I think I got back into it, so let me just see. All right. Yeah, I think we're back live. Some technical difficulties there, but I believe we are back on the same link, so let me fix a few things here on the scoreboard. It is 18-23. I'll fix the clock here in a second. It's going to stay with black. 10:31 on the clock. All right, get it in. Quinn now controls it. Sorry for the timeout banner. All right, sorry. A few technical difficulties there. We're back. It's a 5-point game. Still a lot of time left. Quinn looking for an inbound. Nobody available, and Rush comes away with the pass. She pulls up for 3. That's no good. Out of bounds. It'll be Bobcat ball. 10:13 on the game clock. 5-point game. Sometimes this public Wi-Fi that's password protected will kick you out and you have a hard time getting back in. Bobcats try to get it up the court though. That pass taken away. She pulls up, long shot, rebounded by Bobcats. They're gonna call a foul on White on the rebound. Good rebound by Jillian. Oops, sorry, falling over here. Stay with the Bobcats again. Shot no good, rebounded by White. Taken away. Stolen. I think they're gonna say she stepped out. But great play there by Juliet. Quinn defending, along with Paige. Taken away by Emily. Now it's taken back and the ball's loose. Emily reaches in for the jump ball. Was able to get it, so possession will go to White. Shot no good, rebounded by Quinn. Quinn's gonna move quickly to get out of there. Quinn gets around the defender, feeds it down low. Oh, no good. Rebounded by White. Good look though. Shot no good. Out of bounds. It'll be Bobcat ball. 9:11 on the clock. Quinn looks to get it in somewhere, and does. They give it right back to Quinn. She's going to dribble up the court. Gets around the defender, slows it back down.
Oh yeah, Elsa!
Looking for somewhere to go. Tries to beat her defender, hands it off to Paige. Paige, back out to Quinn. Quinn beats her defender, goes up for the floater. No good. Loose ball. White comes away with it. Paige nearly gets a hand on it. Quinn gets up after some contact there. A little shaken. Good defense there by Emily to knock the ball loose, and she gets tackled. Paige gets tackled from behind after picking it up. So that'll be a foul on Rush. Good defense there by Paige and Emily to get the ball back. 8:28 on the game clock. A lot of game left.
Oh my God!
Get it into Emily. Emily gets into the paint, has a little bit of room, pump fake, spins. They're gonna say she slid her foot just a touch. They're looking for that travel. Lisa checks in for Paige. Callie defending, doing a good job moving her feet. Knocks the ball loose. Callie tries to pick it up. Rush dives on a loose ball. And we're going to have a jump ball. Bobcats will get it back.
She just pulled her hair.
Emily dribbles up with pace, kicks it out to Issa. Issa into the paint, puts up a two, just off the rim. Bobcats are able to generate some good looks here on offense. A couple of these go in. We got a different game. Emily with a steal. Now she loses the ball, and they're gonna call her for the foul. A little bit of body contact as Rush went to pick it up. Good hustle though by Emily. Juliet checks back in for the Bobcats. Bobcats apply pressure to the ball. That's taken away. Juliet picks it up. She's going to dribble. She's got one on her. She gets knocked from behind, and they do call it. Bobcats looking to inbound here with 7:24 on the game clock. Still down 5. Oh, the pass is taken away by Rush. Now it's taken right back by Juliet. She's getting trapped by defenders, looking for an outlet pass, finds Ellie. Ellie now brings it up, pulls up for a 2 off the front of the rim. Rebounded quickly by White. They're coming back the other way. She goes up and she draws the foul on the layup, so Rush will go to the line. Hits the first one. So 6-point game. Paige will check in for Callie. Second one, no good. Rebounded by, I think that's Juliet. Kicks it out. Now Jillian. Jillian gets tripped and she'll draw a foul. Good pump fake by Jillian. Good drive. Defender tripped her as she was going by. Jillian fell hard on her elbow, it looks like. And she may have to take a seat. Hopefully she's okay.
Trainer's right there.
Quinn will check in for Ellie.
Oh my gosh! Yes!
They get it in. Looking for an outlet. They find nice cut by, nice bucket by Emily. Great cut, great finish at the rim. Quinn gets a hand on the ball. Rush able to get it up the court. Oh man, a lot of contact there. Yikes. I guess they're going to call a defensive foul there, but I think she may have been in defensive position and then took a hard shoulder by the ball carrier. Quinn nearly gets a hand on it. Now Juliet comes away with the steal. She's going to go up and Juliet will draw a foul on the shot. Juliet is balling out here today. She gets the steal, comes down and draws the foul. And it's a 4-point game. Juliet will shoot 2 for the Bobcats. Ooh, first one just rattles off the rim. Second one goes in, so it's a 3-point game. Rush gets the ball up the court. They call it travel. Great defense by the Bobcats to get the ball back here with 6:27 on the game clock, 3 points down. Quinn gives it back to Juliet. Juliet gets it back to Quinn. Quinn pump fakes, drives, loses her handle of it, but Juliet's there to pick it up. Back to Quinn. Quinn thinks about the 3, doesn't like it. Moves a little bit with the ball here, backs it out, creating some space. Oh, nearly loses it. Comes away with it though. Hands it off to Emily. Emily drives, goes up. Emily draws the foul, so now Emily will go to the line with 6 minutes left in the game. Strong take by Emily. First one's no good. One more shot coming for Emily. Second one also no good, rebounded by White. Quinn reaches in and gets a hand on it. They're going to say a foul on the floor. I don't know if she's in the bonus or what because it didn't look like a shooting foul, but must be in the bonus. With 6 minutes to go, that's not good. Misses it. Rebounded by Juliet, and she's harassed. I think White stepped out when they were reaching for the ball. So Bobcats will inbound. They get it into Paige. Paige tries to bring it up the court, gets around her defender. She's gonna take it a little all the way here, gets it out to Issa. Issa drives, has it knocked away from behind though. Rush picks it up. Rush able to find an open look. Nope. She pump fakes, goes up for two, no good, gets her own rebound. That's also no good. Now that putback is no good. We're getting a few chances here. We gotta get one of these rebounds. And that one's no good. And that one's finally good. So several chances there for Rush, and they finally get one to fall. Issa with the ball around the perimeter here, finds Quinn. Quinn drives, kicks it out. Open three attempt by Juliet, off the rim. Ball covered by White. They're coming back the other way. Juliet puts up her hands. Good defense, no foul. And she's fighting for the rebound. White comes away with it though. And now Issa reaches in and grabs it, and that'll be a jump ball. Ellie and Jillian check in for the Bobcats. Issa and Quinn take a seat. They feed the ball in. Good defense there by Paige, who defends the shot and gets the rebound. She'll come back the other way with it. Pivots, gets it up to Jillian. Jillian goes up for a shot. Jillian draws the foul, so she'll go to the line. 4:20 to go in the game. Down 5. First one just off the front of the rim. Second one, no good. White comes away with the rebound. Deep two, she hit it. So now it's a 7-point game. Paige backs her way into the past the defender, but loses her handle of it momentarily there, and Rush picks it up. Oops. Juliet hit the ground hard there. She's back up. That pass goes out of bounds. It'll be Bobcats ball. Issa checks in. Quinn getting ready to check in. And we got a timeout, Bobcats. .341 remaining, and I'm gonna mute this And I just noticed that my audio was turned off from the timeout. I apologize for that. There was a lot of action here. Quinn was 4 for 4 from free throws, and Paige gets her own rebound and hits a 2, so we are all tied up at 28 apiece. Callie, no good. Rebounded by White. And she steps out, I believe. No, she didn't. I thought that was our whistle. So Paige brings it up for the Bobcats. Gets around the defender. She's got a little room. Goes up for 2. Oh! Just in and out. Now they're going to call a foul on the Bobcats. I'll have to go back and watch that again. They're going to call it on Paige on the rebound. So Rush will go to the line. And it's going to come down to who can hit their free throws, I believe, here, because we are all tied up with minute 51 on the clock. Let me fix that. Rush hits the first one, so they'll have one more. Hits them both. So Rush back up by 2. They get it into Issa. Issa over to Juliet. Juliet finds Jillian down low. Oh, no good. And now they're going to call a foul on the rebound. At least, I don't know. I don't like that at all. I mean, she goes up for the rebound, and there's a little bit of contact, but not much, and this is now leading to free throws for the Rush. I don't know what the ref is thinking here. I mean, these calls are swaying the game and are going to impact the outcome. All right, so I'm not going to mute it this time because I don't want to forget that. Usually I don't mute during timeouts or halftime or anything, but I'm standing right next to the bench, and probably shouldn't pick up what they're saying, but so I'll try to talk over them a little bit. But Bobcats are down 2. They have fought back and made this an unbelievably exciting game to watch. And it starts with defense. Bobcats have shown elite defense throughout the season so far, and they're doing a great job generating looks on offense as well. Just need to convert more of those, but just a lot of missed opportunities here with the ball just rolling off the rim. But I think if we keep battling, those will start to go in. And if nothing else, I think the Bobcats are showing that they are competitors that can play with just about anybody. First one, no good. Second attempt coming here. That one's also no good. Quinn skies up for the rebound, hands it off to Juliet. What a rebound by Quinn. Holy cow. They get it back to Quinn. Quinn drives into the paint, doesn't want it. Looking for something. Feeds it down low to Jillian. Jillian backs it out to Juliet. Juliet hands it off to Quinn. Back down low to Jillian. Jillian back to Quinn. Shoot that. Yes. Quinn knocks down the 3. Gives the lead back to the Bobcats, up by 1 with 1:10 to go. We do not want to send him to the line. Good no call. Great defense. They save it. She saves it from going out of bounds, though, so the ball will stay with White. With 1 minute remaining in the game, Quinn knocks down a 3 to give the Bobcats a 1-point lead with 1 minute to go. What an exciting game. timeout, Bobcats. We want to be careful about who their best free throw shooters are. My guess is Minnesota Rush is going to try to get it in the hands of their best shooter and then hope to get to the free throw line, because any foul will result in shots. And being down one, that's really all they need. Bobcats are going to probably be talking about getting the rebounds without fouling. We got to box out. We got to minimize the second chance attempts by Rush. Whoever possesses the ball here is going to be in a very favorable position, because both teams are going to try to be aggressive on defense, and any slip up is going to result in free throws. A turnover here would be huge. Rush gets it in, and that they don't get it in, so they turn the ball over on the inbound, and now it's going to be Bobcat ball with 1 minute to go in the game. Need to get this ball in. There's going to be a lot of pressure to get it in. And they do get it into Ellie. Ellie tries to get it up. Pass is knocked away. Quinn knocks it loose. Now, I don't know what they called. They're going to call a foul on the Bobcats. So free throws now coming for Rush. And she hits it. So we are all tied up again at 31 apiece. 53 seconds on the game clock. Issa checks in for Ellie. She hits them both. So Rush back up by 2. Still plenty of time. Timeout. All right, so timeout. Timeout Bobcats. Down 1 with 52, or 53 rather, on the game clock. Bobcats have had several really close games so far this season. Really exciting team to watch. Got a lot of talent and really a lot of grit on this team. All right, so the timeout allows us to inbound at midcourt. We're going to probably try to get it into Paige. We want to be careful with the ball. Gets it into Jillian. Jillian spins into the paint. Kicks it out to Issa. Issa for 3. No good. Rebounded by White, though. Need to get a steal here. Knocked loose by Paige. She keeps it in bounds. And now Juliet's coming back the other way. Puts up a 2. No good. Quinn goes for the rebound. Oh, they're going to call a foul on the rebound here. Got bumped out of bounds there. So White will go to the line. 26 on the clock. And so that's okay, because we'll get the ball back with plenty of time. And it'll still be a one-possession game, even if she hits both of these. Ellie checks back in for Juliet. She misses the first one. Second one also no good, but rebounded by White. Now we're gonna end up with a jump ball. Great job by Jillian to reach in and grab that. give us the possession. That's huge. 24 on the clock. Down by 1. They get into Jillian. Jillian, nowhere to go with it. Gets it up to Ellie. Ellie now drives in. Tries to find Issa and does. Issa out to Paige. Paige out to Quinn. Quinn pulls up for 3. No good. Out of bounds. It's all right. Get it back, get it back. 11.8 on the clock. Man to man. They're going to call a foul. Now 5.5 on the clock. So she'll go to the line. What an exciting finish here. She hits it. So it's now 33-31. Still alive. It would be nice if she misses this and we get the rebound. We're going to call a timeout immediately. She hits it. So it's now a 3-point game, and we're going to have to draw up a play to get a 3-point look. It's all going to come down to this play right here. 5.5 seconds on the clock. That's still quite a bit of time to draw something up. So we're going to have to probably draw up a screen to free up a shooter. And then we'll see what happens. But they know that we need a 3, so they're going to be putting everybody at the perimeter to contest those shots. So it sounds like he's trying to draw up a play for Paige and Quinn to be the number 1 and number 2 here option to put up a 3. 5.5 seconds. So not a lot of time, but still plenty of time to move the ball around for a little bit to find it. Quinn will inbound, looking for somewhere to go. Gets it into Jillian. Jillian hands it off to Quinn. Finds Paige. Back to Quinn. Shoot it, shoot it. Foul. No foul. So, no whistle on the final play, and Bobcats unable to get a shot up. But man, they battled hard today. Super proud of these girls. Once again, they got down by, I think it was 8 to 10 points or somewhere around there, battled their way back into it, and nearly came away with the win. These girls are all developing a little bit of confidence here, and